morning, my friends. It is 10 a.m. and it's currently about minus 14 degrees outside. I am going on my almost very first winter hike. It promises down to minus 20 degrees in night time, so I have my 2 sleeping bags with me. I have 2 pairs of gloves, many pairs of socks, and a good friend accompanying me. We are sleeping in a hut, so it shouldn't be too bad. Let's meet up with Marta and then we will board the train and drive to our starting location. Oh, but the weather is just perfect right now. Sest Google Maps mõnikord ütleb, et seal on tee, aga tegelikult ei ole.
Minge siit. Ehk siis, kui te lähete siit raudtee äärt mööda nüüd sinna tee peale, keerate vasakule, aga see on juba täitsa okei.
Jaa, issand, kui tore. Vaata, kui tore, et me kohalikke nägime. Suunasid hoopis teises suunas meid. Our first, like, half an hour maybe. I had to take off 1 layer already. And it really doesn't feel cold right now. Maybe minus 5. Our plans to go hiking in minus 20 degrees.
This is how Maju keeps a sweater that has been knitted by her great grandaunt, something like that, from her great grandmother's sheep. So this is basically a family relic and she keeps pouring tea on it.
It's the second time. I'm so bad at it. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, my bag is already frozen. We have walked a bit over half of our journey for today, and it's a bit colder now than it was in the morning. I put on my sweater and it is just so beautiful, except for the creepy forest. It's like planted forest here, so the trees are all in one line and it's a bit eerie. Kuidas sa ennast tunned, Marta?
Hästi. Ainult me räägime nii palju, et me ei näe, mis meil ümberringi on, ja me otsustasime, võtame tempot ka maha.
See oli küll väga hea tähelepanek, oli küll nii. Aga me kõndisime ka põlluvaheteel, seal ei olnud väga midagi vaadata. Et nüüd siin metsa vahel on päris kaunis. We found a house. No kui tabas ei ole, siis ju võib minna. Aga seda ma tean jah, et see on mingi jahimeeste reegel, et söödmise koha juures ei tohi lasta. Siin on täitsa terad ju. See on päris naljakas. Ma ei ole niisugust näinud, et alt on nagu kobras. Niisugune põdrasool. Viimane päike. We arrived to the hiking trail that I hiked. Hello! darling. And our hut should be there. I remember when I walked this place, this section, I was with my brother and sister. Somebody has been walking here. The trekking pole marks, but they have been coming from there to there. So hopefully we will have the hut to ourselves. Woo! Kõige olulisem, kas meil puid on? On, juba näen.
Tulehakatus
on. Oi, kui hästi, isegi ei pea kirvetööd tegema.
Täpselt.
Appi, kui hästi. Somebody had just left here, so we used the embers to start the fire. Easy breezy. Now we will go and see if we can collect some water from the spring. That should be here. Somewhere. Arvan, et ei taha näppu märjaks teha. Ikkagi allikas. Siit. Sekasi. Oh. I have little ice balls on my laces, but by the way, these are my normal hiking shoes, and I have only one pair of merino socks under here, and my toes have been quite toasty. So awesome! You can hike with your summer boots in winter time as well, although I can see they are getting a bit wet. But I did expect to be much colder, and I didn't even have to use my heating packets. So good. Well, hello! I didn't know you are there. Come on in. We have a nice fire going on here. Really beautiful kitchen area. This is our stack for tonight. It is almost 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. It is minus 12, minus 13 Celsius outside, and we have a wonderful sleeping setup. Take it all in. This is Marta's setup, and this is mine. And I look like a pampered princess with all of this pile of things. I have my sea light mat, then I have my Thermarest inflatable bag. Then I have my down sleeping bag that is rated to around 0 degrees Celsius. Then inside of the down sleeping bag I will put the sleeping bag liner. That should add like 2 degrees warmth to the bag. And then on top of it all I have a kilt, synthetic kilt that is rated around minus 6 degrees Celsius. I have my pants here. I will put my jacket under my head, and my legs will be on top of my backpack because my pads are shorter. I'm an extremely cold sleeper, especially in my feet, so I have I have warm socks, then the heating pads. And then on top of it all, I thought I will put my hot booties, but as the heating pad is getting quite hot, so I will take this off and probably put it here. The heating pads here, that looks really funny, but as you have many like big blood vessels here. It's a really good place to keep warm things so the warmth can warm up your body really well. Of course, we are going to try to keep fire going during the night time, but it really depends on will we wake up because of the cold or will we not.
I think the difference between Mayu's sleeping equipment and mine is so vast that I might end up dying. Like, even the gamma of everything matches. So my setup is my thermarest, my Abisko 3 season sleeping bag, which is the comfort zone is what, -2? Yep. And then I have the cheapest possible, the slimmest possible sleeping bag that I borrowed from a friend. So we'll see how this night goes. We'll see whether it takes all that or we can also survive in this. If I die, then Mom, I kinda love you.
I promise you, if you get cold, I will cuddle you. So good. I have never eaten so well outdoors in my life.
You're indoors.
Damn it. Good morning. So it is 8:30 or something like that. And the weather is quite warm now. It's unbelievably warm, but at some point in the evening or in the night it was pretty crispy. But otherwise I was so toasty. It was so good to sleep. My feet were so warm. I think I haven't slept with so warm feet ever outdoors, so that was quite awesome. When I had to put more wood to the fire, I climbed back to the sleeping bag and then one log fell. Fuck, 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 fuck. Scrambled my way out and put it back in really quickly, but it was quite smoky. So I think our stuff smells of smoke more than it should.
It was surprisingly warm. Like, the sleeping bags held up fine, and I think it was a very good trick to have the hand warmers. So strangely enough, I was never cold.
It is 11 o'clock and we took a really slow morning, but it was awesome. Stomachs are full of porridge and a lot of cheese. Today we have about 10 kilometers to walk. We have 4 hours to do so, so we are taking it slow, and the nature around here is so beautiful, so it is really nice to remind ourselves to slow down and watch around. It is so easy to get into the pace of walking and just go straight through it. I feel the wind is coming through my hat, but I don't want to put the hood on because it like muffles all of the sounds and makes a really loud noise. So I got an idea, because hair is a real nice insulation material. Juba on parem. I can... Yeah, I can feel the difference already. Thank you, Maju, for this idea.
pärast sa vaatad seda videot üle ja siis sa näed, et meie selja taga liigub midagi.
Ole kuss.
Vabandust. Hiker in Estonia spots ghost.
The wind is much stronger today than it was yesterday, and it is blowing through my mittens. So I think I will put these inside. My fingers are quite cold already. This is the cutest railway station ever. Looks like a small church. I thought maybe it had like a waiting room there, but no, it didn't. But we made it. That's our last stop. And now we have about half an hour until the train comes. I always say that the best feeling is afterwards the train ride, because then you have the fresh air still in your head, but you are now getting warm. But it wouldn't feel the same without the 2 days outside. So yeah. Besides burning my finger, I burned 2 of my gloves. I wanted to use it as like a shield between the hot mess kit, but I didn't realize it was so hot. And it just went through. And that's where I got this one. Just burned it a bit. So. Fortunately, they were cheap ones bought from the fisherman's store. So, a tip for you.
Also a tip for you. Do not use these gloves as like means to pick up hot plates.
Yeah, don't do that. So that's it for today. Thank you for hanging out with us. You go for a hike, because life is so much better in hiking shoes. And I will see you really soon. Okay, bye!